Hi and welcome to the classes of Vedic astrology. Today we will be understanding about what are the karakas for planet Jupiter and what are the indications whether this particular planet Jupiter is giving good results or not so good results in your life. So what are the indications that this particular you will be able to find out, or what are the indications that you need to know for planet Jupiter? So Jupiter is the karaka of any yellow colored things in your house. It might be any furniture, it might be any utensils, it might be any home decor, it might be the color of your wall, it might be the color of your house, the outside of the house, all right. So any yellow colored things that is present in your house, Jupiter is the karaka of it. So needless to say, if you want to improve the functioning or if you want to improve the effects of planet Jupiter in your life, you have to make sure that all of these things, if you have yellow colored things in your house already, you have to keep them in a very neat, clean, tidy way, all right? Yellow colored flowers, Jupiter is the karaka of it. Yellow colored clothes, Jupiter is again the karaka of yellow colored clothes. Income, gains, financial prosperity, Jupiter plays a very, very important karaka of all of these aspects. Elder siblings, Jupiter is the karaka of it. So if you want to improve the effects of planet Jupiter in your life, you have to give efforts to maintain a healthy and happy relationship with your elder siblings. It can be cousins also. So if in case you already you do not have happy relationships, healthy relationships, then you have to make sure you try your best effort to maintain happy, healthy and positive relationships, all right? So elder siblings, Jupiter plays a karaka of it, or Jupiter is the karaka of elder siblings. Dharma, the vastu of your house, any topic related to vastu shastra, Jupiter plays a role in it. The knowledge a particular person has, Jupiter is again a karaka of it. Jupiter, whenever you will talk or whenever any person talks about Jupiter, that person definitely knows knowledge is very important, or it is a very significant factor associated with the planet Jupiter. The temple in a particular house or even an outside temple, wherever you will see temples in places, or if in your own home, where there is a temple, Jupiter is a karaka of all of these religious and spiritual things. Religious offerings and prayers, the puja part that we say in Hindi, all of these things, again Jupiter is the karaka of it. So it's very evident, if you want to have increase the auspiciousness of planet Jupiter, your temple in your own home, wherever you are staying, needs to be very properly kept. It needs to be very clean, very hygienic. It needs to be very much vibrant, and even the religious offerings and prayers that you do in your temple or even in any outside temple, that should be done from a very positive heart, from an open mind, from an open heart, positive heart, with very respect, full of faith, full of belief. If such kind of things are done, the planet Jupiter will also improve in your horoscope. Having children and marriage, these are also, Jupiter also has a role to play in it. All right. Meditation or meditating, Jupiter has a role to play in it. Any spiritual person that you see, any saints that you see, anywhere around you, anywhere that you go, you see saints, you see spiritual people. Again, Jupiter is the karaka of all of these things. Even the elders of your home, the elders in your family, for you, if you take blessings from your elders, right, this also improves the functioning of Jupiter. It improves the effects that Jupiter gives in your life. Gurus, teachers, these are all seen from Jupiter, as per my knowledge. Obesity and diabetes. All right, so if Jupiter is malefic, if Jupiter is negatively afflicted, if Jupiter is maraka, not well placed, not behaving well, not showing good results, giving inauspicious results in an individual's life based on that individual's lagna chart, then Jupiter can also lead to obesity and diabetes or diabetes. Books, because books are tools of knowledge. Again, books, again, Jupiter is the karaka of books. All right. The northeast direction of your house, Jupiter is the karaka of it. So, the northeast direction of your house needs to be very, very, if I want, what's the word to use for it? It needs to be very pure. All right. Needs to be very positive in energy wise, needs to be very, very spiritual. It needs to have a very good energy. All right, so the basic thing is the northeast direction of your house needs to be absolutely neat, tidy, clean, hygienic, spick and span. And the northeast direction of your house, it needs to be very well constructed, and there cannot be any kind of unnecessary elements in the northeast direction of your house, even as per Vastu Shastra. Because whenever I say the particular direction of your house, it needs to be very pure, it needs to be very, it needs to give a very positive, optimistic, a very spiritual, a very positive, a very healthy energy if it needs to give. So you have to follow that. And see, Jupiter is also associated with temples in your house, religious offerings and prayers. Anything spiritual, anything religious, anything related to the topic of spirituality, religion, Jupiter is the karaka of all of these things. So you can understand how much auspicious Jupiter is. And remember, I had already discussed in my previous classes, Jupiter is there are 5 karak grahas for Jupiter. Jupiter is the natural significator of 5 houses, the most like from any planets. Out of all of the 9 planets, Jupiter has the most number of karak graha houses. So you can understand how much important it is to keep Jupiter positive in your life. All right. And if in your Lagna chart, if in your horoscope, Jupiter is Maraka, then whatever points I have discussed from today, and as per the recommendation and suggestions of Vedic astrology, you have to follow them in order to convert the Maraka effects of Jupiter into Yoga Karka effects. So this is what I wanted to discuss about the planet Jupiter. So from whatever points I had discussed today, you will be able to understand that what it needs to be done. What are the home remedies that you can do? What are the home tips that you can follow in order to improve the functioning, in order to improve the effects of planet Jupiter in your life? All right. So if it improves in your life, means in the Lagna chart also, the if the place or the placement will never change, right? The Lagna chart always remains the same. But just that if you follow certain tips, that whatever I am discussing, if you follow the proper, accurate Vedic astrological remedies, then the effects of a particular Maraka planet will definitely improve and will convert into Yoga Karaka effects that you will definitely be able to understand and feel whenever you will witness, whenever you will be able to analyze by your own self, whenever you will be aware that things are happening in your life in a very positive, optimistic way. Things are changing in an optimistic way. So earlier, if there were some troubles, there were some disturbances, and when you are following certain tips, certain Vedic astrological remedies, the changes that you will be witnessing, that you will be feeling, that you will be seeing happening around you, involving you, those are all effects of Vedic astrology. All right. So that is the reason why Vedic astrology is very, very important, and it is such a very powerful and positive tool. People just needs to be aware of it. People just needs to realize and be completely, thoroughly, and in an accurate way educated about Vedic astrology. And again, so that is the reason why I am sharing all of my classes. I am discussing with my complete, honest and sincere efforts about all of the various important topics of Vedic astrology, and that too in detail I am discussing. So that whatever knowledge I am sharing, I am definitely in the belief that today or tomorrow or anywhere in the future, near or far, whatever I am sharing will definitely help individuals. It will help them to transform their own lives. And through this knowledge, whatever they are learning from all of these classes of mine, they will use this knowledge in a proper way, in a positive, meaningful, healthy way to transform other people's lives too. So that was about Jupiter. And in the next class, I will talk about what are the Karakas for planet Venus and what are the indications that planet Venus is behaving well or not behaving well in your horoscope or in your life. That we will be discussing, or we will be learning. I will be teaching you. I will be sharing in the next upcoming class. All right. So I will see you in the next class. Take care.